I think for this episode, what we should do is do some improv games.
Okay.
Right? Like, whose line is it anyway?
Right.
Okay. We'll do a hoedown. We'll do scenes from a hat. We'll do green screen. We'll do the one where the people visit the party and you have to guess who they are.
Okay.
Whatever they called that.
Oh, who is this at my party? Oh, it's a guy who thinks that all couches are on fire.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's President Nixon being eaten by a shark. Yeah.
I'm delicious.
I think we should do that because if nothing else, we're improv masters.
Oh, of course.
We've done this for years and years, and we should finally just bring it to our podcast.
I feel like if for anybody with some kind of a social problem, your entire life is just improv.
You mean like you have to fake it?
Yeah, pretty much.
So yeah, I think we should set it up. I think we should even call Ryan Stiles and Colin Mockery to help us out.
Oh, yeah, let's get them on the line.
They're not busy. They're not doing a podcast.
I don't think so. What if they are?
Greg Proops is.
Yeah.
But, not them.
No.
I think you should do it. And Ryan Stiles and I have a hometown connection, sort of.
Bellingham?
Yeah, he hangs out there. He lives there.
Interesting.
He set up an improv theater there.
Wow.
Oh, we also have to get a goofy, presidential hat to pull things out of.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Slips of paper.
You know what? I'm going to have to do that later.
All right. I was done anyway.
Okay. Sorry. I had an idea for a funny thing to say, but it might have been too insulting.
Okay.
Which was basically... Well, no, I'm glad we got into the bit, but at the beginning it was basically just, I can't believe you're doing this piece of shit bit again, even after we fucked up the first recording.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to another episode of No More Whoppers. Applause, applause, applause. My name is Ray Barnholt, introverted Toastmaster, and with me, as always, is Alex Fraioli, Kenneth on the NBC series 30 Rock.
I'm Ray.
No.
What's going on?
Alex.
Yes.
Alex,
What?
you devious little dastard.
What?
Oh, you think you're so clever.
A little bit, sometimes.
When really, I'm the one who holds the fate here.
Alex! Well, when you put it that way.
Yeah, don't mess with the best is what I'm saying.
I'm sorry, Ray.
Great. Wonderful. Yep, we're off to a great start.
We are.
We got a lot of things to talk about in this episode, our third episode, but it's really going to sound a lot like episode 2.5, I think.
Really?
What do you think?
I think so, yeah. We've,
Because we got a lot of things that we're going to follow up on, or at least one big thing.
We are.
And I think we should start off
Okay.
with our new segment called Apologies.
You know what? It's so common in a podcast for a young guy to just shoot his dumb mouth off and say a lot of things. And I feel like we kind of we're a little bit unfair to Japanese comedy. It's not good,
Yeah.
but there are some exceptions. And I think in the interest of fairness, I need to recommend there's a manzai called Ramens that I'm a big fan of. If you guys are familiar with them. I don't know who I meant when I just said you guys, because I'm talking to you and really not them. But whatever.
You, the listener, the person who also knows everything about Japanese comedy.
Yes, you, the
I would
listeners.
appreciate this.
Search YouTube for Ramens. I can't pull the spelling. I think it's Rahmens. They have
It's drawn out. We know that
yes.
much, right?
They have a series of fake Japanese culture videos that are hilarious, and I recommend them. And that's good Japanese comedy. That's Japanese comedy that's not just a guy smacking his friend on the back of the head to get on TV.
That's the single example of good Japanese comedy.
It kind of is. They actually have.
Well, this apology's turning out great.
They have a craft. No, I really like these guys, and it's not fair to say that all Japanese comedy sucks.
Well, to a degree.
Yeah.
I mean, is it really fair if you're just going to point out one example over decades, centuries, millenniums of comedy from that country?
I guess.
Exactly.
You know what? I bet I bet some of those ancient gods were laugh riots, right?
Yeah, I bet.
Okay. Second off,
Wait, they have funny faces.
That's
for sure.
hilarious. Have you seen those pictures?
Yeah.
Oh
yeah.
my god.
Pretty good.
It's like some Jim Carrey shit.
Yeah, exactly.
Did you have an
got the
apology to
Tengu
make?
I do have an apology to make.
Okay.
I'd like to apologize for the entire second episode.
Why is that?
But in particular, some things that I did. Specifically, my crappy low voice, which has not helped this week because now I have a bit of a cold. So my voice is extra scratchy. But also, last time I was just really kind of low-voiced and maybe not that exuberant as I could have been before. And that was mostly because I sort of project my voice out into the kitchen where I sit to do the recording. So, but this time I'm moving. I moved it a bit, and I'm pretty much facing.
You are
just
in the
one
tub,
big
right?
wall. Yeah, no, I almost was. Had a little bit of gastrointestinal problems before we recorded here.
Ew.
We could have done it on location.
That's for some reason that's so much grosser than if you said you weren't feeling well to do the show on the toilet. To say I have to do it in the tub. It's that bad.
Yeah,
My butt situation is that dire. I have to do it in the tub.
Yeah. It's like Tub Girls.
Shut up.
So I'd like to apologize for my behavior, and really just but I will say that the show was edited.
Yeah.
Quite a lot, I would say, and so we cut out a lot of things that didn't really go anywhere.
Yeah.
And
you know what?
I mean, look,
What?
the show goes nowhere a lot already, and we're already 3 episodes in. But in particular, we had a couple of segments that just went absolutely nowhere.
Well, the problem is that we would record about something, and then something would happen the next day or in the following week that would make it kind of an inappropriate thing to talk about. Like we did 45 minutes on Whitney Houston.
Yeah.
Just, on a whim. Like, hey, I was listening.
And not all of it nice.
No.
Like, most of it was pretty mean.
And we just said get rid of it.
And slightly racial.
Maybe we'll release it as a bonus.
Yes.
In time.
Our
Now,
Whitney Houston Memorial Disgrace.
well, what's the opposite of an apology?
I don't really know.
A damning, an accusation? No, because I wanted to
Flagrant accusation, yeah.
I wanted to address. So we've gotten some of our some reviews from our first episode already.
Oh God, are you really doing this?
Well, no, this is not a huge thing. I just a lot of people seem to like the show. That makes me happy. A lot of people seem to be put off by the drops, and I just want to say if you're not into the
Can I
drops,
be more specific?
yes,
People are equally in favor of the show, but the drops confuse them very much.
yeah, it's like, hey guys, we really like your. This is me doing them talking to us.
Yeah.
We really like your serious conversation, and the topics were interesting, and you had good things to say. But man, the drops, so annoying. And yeah, as you said, people are a little bit conflicted about it, and I feel that if you want that good discussion, and only that good discussion, there are plenty of podcasts out there for you to listen to.
Right.
We
You know what?
like to goof it up, yes.
No, go ahead. Make your point still.
I guess my main point is we're doing this kind of responsibly. I think drops have this reputation of being morning zoo bullshit. This is not Barnholt and Greasy in the morning zoo crew. This is... We're actually using... Oh, shut up.
Could be.
I was about to say we're using these responsibly
Look,
while the
we made
monkey
your
just
point
kept
there.
going. Okay.
You made your point.
I just, we're doing this mostly for our own amusement, but we're not amused by bullshit. So we
For example, this
Mr. Black. Mr. Black.
cracks me up.
works for me.
Yeah, and of course, I think there's only really one thing to say to all this, not to cut you off on your point.
Oh no, I'm pretty much done.
There's really only one thing to say.
What's that? I'm Alex. There you go, folks.
I would like to say, though, that do leave a review, especially if it's nice.
Yeah, check out the iTunes. Leave us a nice review.
Give us a rating.
Yeah.
Write something nice. And we can, ask for that more often as we get more popular, right?
Yes, I think
Because that's sure to happen.
And the
We
only
have a grand plan that all rests on this becoming popular, right?
and the way to get more popular is to get more good reviews, and that feeds into the cycle of being popular.
A little bit.
Basically, we want this to culminate in us doing a live show where we smash fruit.
Yeah.
Or, you know.
No, don't give
Okay,
it
all
away.
right, okay. I don't,
I would like our first live show to be on an oil rig,
Yeah,
if that's all right.
yeah, that sounds fantastic.
If you can make it out.
What's that? You want to make out?
You better believe that's a pattern.
Let's see. Do I have anything else to apologize for? No, I can always apologize for my voice, and that's a constant.
I love your voice.
Thanks so much. I'm Ray. You're a good friend.
That's so
This,
nice of you to say.
Yeah, you know what? I'm going to have to shut this whole thing down You're a good friend. I'm Ray. You're a good friend.
Alex, I'm Alex.
Shut up. I sold an NES to get a Super NES. I'm done. I'm done.
Oh, sorry.
I'm absolutely
Say
done.
sorry.
I'm walking away.
Sorry, folks.
Goodbye.
Don't. Come back.
I'm sorry, Ray.
I'm just kidding you, goofball.
Okay. You know, because we're buddies, right?
In a way. In a manner of speaking. Are you really gonna use them up all now?
I got 2 pages here, man. I'm
before the
excited
show?
to use
When
these.
People, shut up!
All right.
Don't tell people how pathetic.
Don't
you
tell me to shut up.
Are. I'm telling you.
Could you not?
Okay. You should play those nice ones again. I'm Ray. You're a good friend. Yeah. There. Now, everything's back to normal.
All right, folks. I'm sitting here. I'm drinking a liter of oolong tea with a straw.
A whole liter.
A whole liter.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
I kind of have a liter of orange juice. Next
You might
to
say it's my dear leader. And I've discovered something amazing today. And I want to know if... I'm sure other people have
Shaving.
done this. No, I still haven't mastered that. It's pajama bottoms under jeans.
Yeah.
It's amazing. Never knew.
Like all day.
Yeah, just walking around the house. It's so... I mean, in the winter, it's very warm. And like if I have, and I'm still comfortable, and if I have to go out to do something, I can be ready in a few seconds. I just put my coat on and I go.
All right, I have one question.
Okay.
Do your legs get that cold?
Yes, they do. I got big legs.
Do you have poor blood circulation?
Yes, which may be more related to the excessive drinking and smoking. But yeah, I'm not a doctor.
I'm Alex.
There you go.
Yeah, no, I don't have that problem.
No,
I don't get cold legs. I get cold feet, both figuratively and
I was
literally.
about to ask.
But I don't have cold legs as a problem.
I do.
That I need to that I need to fix with wearing pajamas under my jeans. I usually just wear the pajama bottoms as they are. Although sometimes if I'm feeling like extra pathetic, Alex,
Yeah.
sorry, I didn't know if I lost you.
No, I'm just. I want to see where this is going.
If I'm feeling extra pathetic, I will wear them under the jeans and just, go out.
No, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Like I'll walk to the store sometimes.
No, I did that
and then
today. I wasn't feeling pathetic at all because they were concealed and I was extremely
Right.
warm and I felt comfortable.
But there's a part of you that still feels a little bit shameful about
No,
it, right?
when I stepped out the door for a few seconds, I thought, "Oh, this is weird," but nobody can tell, and I'm super comfortable, so it's no big deal.
I guess.
God, that was loud. There we go. I gave in a little bit last week to the,
Don't say it.
200 yen Big Macs.
No.
Yeah, but you know what?
Why do I... First of all, you know the show.
Yeah, I'm
what it's called.
sorry.
I'm reminding you again.
That's fine.
What are we going to have to do?
Well, hang on. I want to say I'm happy now that the sale has ended for the time being.
Right. But
Now it's and
it can always come back.
I hope it does.
No.
And
No.
what's going on?
No, you don't. I'm trying to get you on the straight and narrow.
I know. Well, you know what? I'm not going to have one for a while, and I'm especially not going to have one after drinking because it's only really after I've been drinking that it tastes really good to me. Like if I have one normally, like if I have anything from McDonald's normally, and I'm not getting on an anti-fast food high horse like a lot of people I know.
I know,
but I am saying,
Can I make one point?
yes.
You know what else tastes really good after drinking or getting high?
What?
Everything.
No, not everything.
Everything.
A carrot?
Pretty much. I would think so. Yeah.
No, it's well, okay. Maybe when you're high, everything will taste good. But when you've been
Especially a carrot.
drinking,
man.
oh, I wish I had a carrot right now. When you've been drinking, you kind of crave anything salty or excessive in any of
I'd like to throw in pregnancy.
any
into
of
that.
yeah. You crave pregnancy, is what I'm saying.
No, I mean
I don't understand.
the food stuff.
Oh, that's
Please
right.
continue.
Well, what I was saying is
I want to hear how bad you are.
No, I'm not bad. I'm saying ordinarily, I can't really enjoy fast food that much because I don't know. After I eat it, I get this feeling. This is from an old Jim Gaffigan bit, but he says, "Did I eat that or just rub it on my face?" Because that's what it feels like to me after I finish eating
Yeah.
something. But if I drink a lot and then I go to McDonald's and I sit down, I think two things. First of all,
I'm Alex.
and then second of all, this.
Could be the best tasting lettuce and tomato hamburger ever.
I'm in such a mood that I get so wrapped. I never get as wrapped up in eating as I do after
Yeah.
drinking. It's a close second to it just barely edges out having a pizza delivered to my place like on a Sunday night, and I just want to devour a whole pizza, and then go to bed shameful.
Yeah.
It's that kind of thing. It's that kind of food joy. Food. What's the word? Gluttony, I guess.
Mm-hmm. It's a sin.
It is a sin.
I should add.
I'm trying to be less
that it's a
sinful.
sin.
I'm Alex.
I'm Alex.
I'm sinful Alex.
I don't know.
Okay, so the sale's over.
Yep.
I don't think this really means you're gonna completely go away from it, though, right?
No, but at least until the next sale comes around.
No, I mean in the interim.
Um,
Is this hinging on the fact that the Big Mac is cheap?
yes, it's 200 yen.
Cheaper than usual?
Yes.
And by the way, can I just ask one thing?
Yes.
Why is this the only one you want? They have many different items at McDonald's.
I know, but it's just the patties. It's the two patties.
They're all burgers. They're all in various prices. I'm sure you could pick the cheapest burger and get one or two of them.
I think because that's the best value for the price. Am I wrong?
I guess. It's not even the best tasting one there.
Maybe it is.
I don't think so.
I think so.
I think you have a fucked up tongue.
I don't disagree there, but I think it's irrelevant.
I'm just saying. I really miss the Arch Deluxe. We'll be back after this. I'm kidding.
Oh.
I think we should have a food segment now.
Uh-oh. Did I say that or just think it?
I'm serious. I think we should finally just start talking about food.
I know that. I'm fine with that.
Because we're both fat losers.
I like food. Well, hang on a sec.
Okay, we're both fat.
All right.
Well, I guess. Well, actually, I take it back because if the sale's over, then maybe you won't be talking about it so much, and maybe I won't have to.
You think I'm just going to stop eating the
scold
other
you.
days of the week?
Well, I don't know because you never really tell me what else you eat during the week. In our private conversation, you always go straight to the Big Macs. You're like, "Well, I ate 2 Big Macs again," and I'm like, "Alex, why'd you do it?" And you go, "I don't know. I'm getting smashed and things happen." So it's like you don't tell me what else. Do you eat anything else that's nice? Nice and healthy.
I eat
at least,
I eat a lot
halfway?
of soup
You live
and
in the land of sushi.
soup and pasta mostly.
All right. Well, I guess that's not the worst ever.
No, there's a Circle K nearby that has delicious soups. They have one recently. It's called Spicy Chicken something or other. It's delicious.
And what is that in Japanese?
It's spicy chicken something something Gohan soup. I don't remember what else is in it, but it's really good.
I see. Okay. I guess you're right. You have mentioned the soup before.
Yeah, it's great.
The soup is your other big addiction.
Yeah, and convenience store pasta is pretty good as well. They got some
Really?
they got some nice stuff there.
Convenience store pasta.
It is really good.
I mean, look, I'm not too picky about a lot of things at the convenience store.
Yeah.
Pasta's not really one of the things I would gravitate
Not in
towards.
America, no,
Even
but
then.
Japanese convenience store pasta is one of those unique things. I know that's
Yeah.
really specific, but
Yeah, I don't think you really made a point because everything there is unique in a way.
no, but it's It's like Japanese Denny's. It's like in America, it's kind of a shithole, but in Japan, it's like an entirely different franchise. It's totally different.
I understand that much, but still, I think the fact that you would buy this, I presume, cold packaged, very tightly packaged pasta that's just laying in a cool area for hours upon hours.
Yeah, but they heat it up for you.
Does it even look appealing when you first pick it
It
up?
looks great, and it's delicious.
Okay.
Hey, why don't you try it before you talk shit on it?
I guess so, huh?
Yeah,
Why don't you send me a couple?
fine.
Get some dry ice. Just pack it all in there.
Here's some sperm.
Love it.
It's very good stuff.
I do love it. And by the way, you sent me a package at the beginning of this week.
That's right, and it's already
that
there.
I got in about 3 days.
That was amazing. The guy at the post office
you-
said it was going to take a week.
Yeah. And this is especially amazing because you skimped.
I did. I didn't go
I
for
mean,
the
I'm
fastest.
kidding,
oh.
but I mean, you did not like pay overnight or anything. So
Yep.
you paid the normal fee, correct?
Yes, about 2,000
Pretty
yen.
much. Pretty good, man.
And
I gotta say.
the 3DS battery didn't explode in flight.
No,
Because for some reason, they don't let you send anything with a battery in the air.
that's why you don't say what it is.
No. And that's exactly what happened. But why do they do that in the first place? Is there a risk of a battery exploding or leaking or something?
I suppose so. Yes,
Okay.
but it makes no sense anyway because those things are shipped to and fro or all around the world every day.
Is this just a Japanese superstition?
I think it's just that localized Japanese thing of
Okay.
we're gonna find a way to fuck you over right now because you're there, you're defenseless, you're one guy. But yeah, thanks for looking out.
Anytime.
I don't even know why I say that. It's not like you shipped it. No, I mean, you didn't carry it.
I flew the
along.
plane.
Oh boy.
I'm Alex.
That I am.
All right, so we apologized. We talked about Big Macs.
Yep.
Despite the name of the show.
That's right.
Let's see, what else? We did mention people should write reviews.
Yep.
And later on, we'll tell you about the Twitter.
Absolutely.
We have one. Why not now? Because I don't want to. I like to keep things nice.
You gotta
and
save
straight
something, right?
And organized. I'm very anal retentive that way. You're a good friend. I hate you. Still do. Still do.
Good times.
Okay.
Should we take a break?
Oh, sure. Why not?
All right, let's take a quick break. I'm going to get some more tea.
Tee it up.
Folks, I encourage you at home to get a beverage. Ray, do your whatever it is you do.
I've had orange juice next to me this entire time
Well,
because I still have a cold.
Put it in your face.
Every day I kiss my baby, just because it drives him crazy. And I would do most anything to make it feel just like fucking. 'Cause when the boy's happy, the girl's happy too. I say I love him when I hold him. Heaven knows how much I told him. I always treat him tenderly because he means the world to me.
We're Alex.
Wait, are we back?
No.
Oh.
Do you want to be?
Yes.
Folks, we're back. The show is No More Whoppers. Alex, how you feeling?
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
No,
yeah.
wait. Horrible.
Oh, that's right. Folks, last week we bared our souls a little bit, which I'm sure will happen frequently.
Oh, yeah.
And we talked about our lives and our careers or lack thereof.
Yep.
And Alex, you in particular were sort of going off about your job as an English teacher and how that seems like you're kind of stuck in a rut there and all that.
Yeah, and hey, good news. Good news on that front.
Yeah, you have a follow-up for us.
I do. Check it out, folks. I no longer have to worry about being stuck in that rut because my contract was not renewed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good stuff.
Yeah, that's not good. Is that basically all the details?
Yeah. Well, first of all, let me give the listeners a brief summary of how the ALT business works in Japan. What happens is each school goes to an ALT company, and they contract so many teachers for the school year. And then the company trains those teachers and then dispatches them to the schools. The schools are never actually paying the ALTs directly. It's all done through the company. And about once a year, towards the end of the school year, which is now, ALT companies will compete with each other to impress the boards of education around the country. To
Love that band.
Oh, great! To earn contracts from the schools.
Right.
And apparently this year my company lost out on my school district contract.
Oh, the company did.
Yes.
And by extension, your contract.
Yeah, well, here's what I don't understand about it is I don't know how much of this is based on my performance or how much of it is based on the company's presentation. Because they make a presentation to the school board
Yeah.
along with other companies, but I think maybe my performance is also weighed. I don't know.
Maybe, but that's one of the things that not everyone figures out in every job.
Yeah, I know.
Like if you get laid off, they're not really going to tell you why.
Yeah. It's just my supervisor called me to let me know, and he was pretty supportive about it. He said if I needed a reference, he would be happy to provide one, which I guess kind of confirms that they don't have any other positions for me in the company. Because if they did, he would have said, "Oh, hey, we just got this contract in this town, and it's close by. Why don't you teach
Maybe.
there?"
But he might not have that foresight either.
Who the hell knows?
He just said it as a common courtesy.
I think. But, yeah. Now, my contract at the kindergarten, that's still good. They love me there.
Okay.
But that's 1.5 hours a week. So probably
right.
not livable.
No.
No, not a wage. But I'm trying to be positive about this. I'm trying to see it as like, it's like I'm on vacation every day.
Right. But that's only so
I
long.
know. Plus, I don't have enough money to live.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
You mean in a house or just in general?
in general.
Okay.
So let's start a Kickstarter to keep me alive.
No, you can't do that.
No?
They won't let you do life stuff, quote unquote.
Let's start a Kickstarter so that I can pay my rent and then blog about it.
Well, not to continue the sorrow here, but you don't have any savings you can fall back on?
No. I have about $109 in my American account.
Yeah.
Uh,
And did it all go towards Big Macs?
yes,
Yeah. That's your nest egg.
it is.
Blew it all on secret sauce.
I know. You know what? As soon as I tweeted about it, my parents called me and they, had a nice conversation. My dad was very supportive. My mom basically said, "Oh, it's time for you to move home anyway." And I'm
Yeah, that's
kind of thinking, no, maybe, but no.
in all fairness.
What?
That's just the thing a parent says.
I think it is, and I'm under this weird delusion that there are things I have to do in Japan, and I can't name one of them. You know what I mean? I feel like
Yeah,
there's something that's drawing me here, and I have no idea what it is.
Yeah.
And it's certainly not in
I
teaching. It's certainly not in the language, or maybe it is. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I felt sort of similar. I mean, like years ago, I would do that.
Yeah.
Like even when I had a job and would just worry about my job every day,
Yeah.
I would just be like, I can't go now. I still have so much to do.
Yeah.
It's like, well, it hasn't happened yet, buddy. And it didn't. But yeah, I know that feeling at least. Yeah. I guess we'll just go ahead and, as we end the show today, we'll just say, give Alex a job.
Yeah.
If you happen to live in Japan and are in charge of that. If you do HR over there.
Can we make that a segment? Give Alex a job.
Yeah, well, then if you do a segment for Give Alex a Job, you'll have to do a segment for Give Ray a job.
I might be
and,
kidding.
Then whichever guest comes on,
How about give us a job?
give Hernando a job, stuff like that. It's just a slippery slope, Alex.
Yeah, I guess. So I know soon they're going to be giving dogs jobs.
Well, they do.
Yeah.
They're good at hearing. They can do that.
What?
That's how they pick up drugs.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
They hear drugs?
Look, I know what I'm saying, okay?
Do you really?
Yes.
You are hearing me talk.
Don't question me, all right?
I'm not.
I can hear it in your voice. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be so mad at you. You're at a very tough time right now.
I'm sorry, Ray.
You're at a crossroads. Look, I love that drop, but you can't use it 30 times in 30 minutes. I'm Ray. You're a good friend.
Hi, Larry. I love your show.
This is not helping the reviews. It's not helping.
Oh, fuck them.
Macaroni Midler.
Okay, I'm sorry. That's all my fault. So what's next?
I don't know. Jesus Christ. I have no idea. I'm applying like crazy to other
Well, that's good.
companies in Japan to do ALT
that's
work.
something I don't do. I don't do that, so I'm glad someone
That's
is.
really going to be my entire weekend. It's Saturday afternoon right now. I'm going to edit this show as soon as we're done, and then I'm going to try not to drink myself stupid tonight, and then tomorrow I'm going to spend all day applying to stuff.
Yeah, especially since that sale's over. The Big Mac
Oh my
sale.
god, I know. What am I going to do?
I mean, it's just shit upon shit.
I've got nothing.
Uh,
I don't even
sorry.
have Big Macs.
I'm sorry. Well, there's always a place for you here.
When you say here,
That
you mean your apartment.
I'll pay you to massage me.
Hey, I'll do that for free.
No, come on. Let's be professional adults here.
Always been a stall man.
We don't have to do it just because we're ambiguously gay friends.
I'm not sure you know what ambiguous means.
I think you're right. Okay, well, you're applying for stuff, and that's something, and that's good,
Yeah.
and we all wish you luck. And me too. If you could slide some of that my way, that'd be good.
Yeah, let's start. Yeah, luck starter. Donate some luck. Well, again,
That'll be the next big thing.
I can't believe how prescient, is that the word? I was last week, or
Yeah.
was it 2 weeks ago, when we talked about how much you have a better grasp on what it is that you want to do, and I still don't.
Yeah.
Because right now, that's coming into
And the
play.
reality is we both don't.
Well, it's coming into play for me now in a horrifying way, because not only am I scrambling to get a job, any job, but I'm also, at the same time, trying to avoid falling into the same rut that I had fallen into before by continuing this line of work.
Yeah.
And yet it seems that's exactly what I'm going to do.
I know. We're in the same world, and again, I would just be repeating myself from last week if we went into that.
I know. But anyway, yeah, folks, wish me luck. If you know anybody over here, I could certainly use a hookup. What's going on?
Go ahead.
You okay? I do a lot of writing and editing. Reading, I'm fluent in reading.
Yeah. No, I said that last week, so we'll have to compete for reading jobs.
I guess my Japanese is extremely passable. I'm interested in localization, perhaps even light translation. I'm not like Genji Monogatari shit, but something that's a manga. Do you all have that manga?
Yes.
I would like to work on it.
All right, so here are the bullet points on your resume.
Yeah.
Extremely passable.
Right.
Pleasantly mediocre.
Okay.
Straight and down the middle.
Yes.
That's Alex Fraioli.
Folks, give me a call.
Just the right amount of bang for your buck.
941-2663.
.com.
All right, you know what? I'm glad I got that out. I feel a little bit better now, but I just...
I'm not glad because I don't know how to help you.
Oh, well, God helps those who help themselves. No?
Yeah, but I don't believe in anything. I'm not religious.
You might be a redneck.
Any progress on the barn front?
Afraid not.
Okay.
I don't know. Should I go into detail about my problems again?
No.
Okay.
Well, no. I mean,
Oh.
but have there been any developments?
No, not really.
Okay.
I've applied to 3 pretty good things that I think I could do
Okay.
and be good at, but no one got back.
We're talking Exxon. We're talking BP.
Yes. I love working with oil.
We're talking gas and go.
They're a bit more on the lower end.
Oh.
I mean, I would take it if they offered something, but I wouldn't necessarily feel super excited or anything. Whether it was Gas and Go or Sinclair or something. Nah,
What the hell is Sinclair?
It's the one with the dinosaur.
The hell?
That's where the name of the dinosaurs came from, the show.
Oh,
My
really?
last name was Sinclair. There was a gas station brand in America called Sinclair. That uses a dinosaur in their logo.
I didn't know that. See, that's the kind of shit that if I thought of something,
Alex.
I am Alex. If I thought of something like that, if I'm just daydreaming and I see a sign and I think, oh, I want to name a character that, and the character will be a sign. No, it'll be whatever the animal on the sign is. I feel like no, I would get sued so bad if I actually did that. And yet people are citing these things all the time. Like, oh yeah, I got my inspiration by copying this exact thing I saw.
Well, inspiration and copying is a little bit different.
I know,
And
but
it's-
where do you draw the line?
Well, I think in a lot of cases it's not always that black and white, you know?
I guess.
Like I just read this story about this this kid who made this game called Fortress Craft
Yeah.
on Xbox 360 indie games.
Yeah.
It's a ripoff of Minecraft, and today there's a story saying that it's not a ripoff of Minecraft.
Oh, okay.
Of him saying that. Because it had all these extra little power-ups and whatnot in it. on the other hand, the game uses a very distinct visual style of the cubes and whatnot, and carving those away all the time, and that's pretty much Minecraft.
I would just like to get away from the naming scheme something craft. Can we do that? Can we agree as a people to do that?
It's pretty easy though. It's like Works as well, you know. DreamWorks,
Yeah.
GameWorks, Overworks.
I noticed that. I noticed that.
That's our favorite Sega studio.
Yes, I noticed that a ton of the books in the library of the junior high school that I work at, soon not to work at, end in the word wars. It's like library wars, summer wars, something wars.
Oh, yeah,
Why is
yeah.
everything wars? Like,
Also, Senki, right?
what's that?
Which is like a war record, right?
Oh yeah. A historical.
Remember that anime record of Lodos War?
Yes. I had all those VHS tapes.
Really?
Yeah, dude.
Then you should know exactly what I'm talking about, because I didn't even have those.
George is getting upset.
I'm Alex.
It was a neat series, I guess.
Well, that's not what I'm talking about.
Oh,
I was just trying to add an example to your words that are overused.
you don't want to talk about anime?
I could.
No.
I'm just
absolutely
saying.
kidding.
I watched an anime last night.
Shut up!
but
I just wanted to use the drop.
I just... I mean, I didn't love it, but I probably watched the second episode. I don't know. I'm Ray. I'm Ray. Maybe I should talk about Minecraft some more.
No.
You need to get those Minecraft Lego
Don't
sets.
look at the time, folks.
Pretty neat. You could put them on your table and play with
So
them.
glad
and
you
it's
said
like
table.
Minecraft right in front of you. Well, table is another word I used for my...
Oh, god damn it! You know, I had a moment this week.
Cut that out.
Never. I had a
Okay, you had a moment?
I had a moment. I had a moment this week where I sort of confirmed to myself that I'm not as Costanzian as I thought that I was.
And that's a good thing?
Oh, that's a great thing.
Or okay.
I was at, folks, here's a shock. I was at the bar. This is Friday.
Really?
Well, Friday night.
What up, Al?
Friday night. And I order a beverage, and my change comes, and I notice that the girl...
You're trying so hard to make it sound good.
I
purchased a beverage at the local public house.
There was a transaction. Money changed hands. I ordered a drink, and it came, and I paid, and I got my change, and I realized that the girl had given me an extra 100 yen coin in my change. Now,
It's like $1.
that's like $1.20. So yeah, I would have. No, wait. Yeah.
I was trying to make it easy to understand
Okay.
for people.
You know, ordinarily Alex would have pocketed it and walked home and like kicked a cat on the way home. Just, you know what? I'm awesome. I got more money. But I said, "Oh, miss, excuse me."
I'll tell you what, you're halfway to a Big Mac.
Oh fuck. I said, "Miss, excuse me. It appears you've overpaid me by 100 coins. Here you are." She says, "Oh, Alex, that's so honest of you. How nice. And I said, oh, it's no trouble at all, my dear.
Uh-huh.
And then I felt really good about it. And then I realized that I had miscounted, and she had actually given me the correct change.
Yeah.
And so I just basically donated 100 yen to the shop.
Scrambled eggs all over my face.
That's how I felt.
Yeah.
Like scrambled eggs all over my face. Now, this confirms my anti-Costanzism, because I could imagine a Larry David type character saying, "Excuse me, I think I was mistaken when I gave you that 100 yen. Could you just open up the register and toss me a coin?" And I didn't. So what was the point of that
So then
story?
what?
Does anybody know?
I don't know. What other Seinfeld character are you then? Exactly. Yeah.
Who told you to put the bomb?
No, not him.
Close enough?
Not that suave.
No.
All my pretentious show business friends have the iPhone.
All right. Was that it?
Yeah, pretty much.
That's your story?
Yep,
Okay,
yep.
cute little story.
Yeah, adorable.
Did it end with you passing out? I just assumed because you were out at the bar.
Yes, it did.
I gotta say, I was waiting around for you today. You got up a little late.
Yeah, you know what? I got home late last night. I ate my convenience store pasta.
Yes.
And then I went to bed, and I woke up at 8 o'clock exactly. 8 a.m. And I woke up to pee. And then I finished that. And then I got back in bed. And before I went to bed, I'd set my alarm for 10 a.m. I thought, you know what? It's 8 o'clock. I feel fine. I'm probably just going to wake up on my own. I don't need the alarm. Turn the alarm off. Woke up at 12:30.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I thought that sounded like you were going there.
No.
Had more to that.
No.
I tend to wake up around 10 a.m. Most days as well, but that's usually because of the asshole who lives downstairs keeps yelling into his phone at something or other.
Into his phone?
Yeah, he's always on the phone around 10 a.m. talking to somebody, and then after like 30 minutes, he leaves the house, and then he's not back again.
What does he do?
I think he's a contractor or something.
Oh. Well, he's angry.
Yeah, mostly. It's also just the fact that he talks. He cannot talk any quieter than 180 decibels.
Ooh.
I am going to murder you!
Pretty much the opposite of me.
Okay.
And yeah, he's just a very apparently easily angered Hispanic middle-aged father.
Okay.
And I get to deal with that very indirectly, but I get to deal with it nonetheless.
You know what? You should invite him up for some video games.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Are you sure?
Pretty sure.
Why?
I don't think he's into him. He also has a son he yells at, and perhaps, I don't know.
So invite the son up. That won't seem creepy at all.
No, not really. It shouldn't. I mean, I'm a friendly guy. I have lots of video games and lots of toy figures.
That's true.
Some of them not nude. And oh, that reminds me about this anime I was watching. Just kidding.
Yeah, no.
Kidding.
Yeah, go on. Talk about it.
That way we're both suffering.
Yeah. Alex, you're just getting better at that.
I do what I can.
I gotta say. Yep. Shut up.
You know, every time you do that drop, I think it's Graham Clark.
Oh, that's from another podcast, so you shouldn't be doing that.
No. Fuck
name
you.
dropping.
I'm allowed to say what I'm thinking. I'm allowed to say that I think that sounds like somebody. I'm not going to sit here and reference other podcasts specifically just to reference them.
Well, we've ended at a stalemate. Should we take another break?
Yeah, I think that's what the listeners want right now.
All right, so let's take another break. We'll be back in 2 shakes of somebody's tail.
Yay.
Folks, once more we are back. The show's No More Whoppers. Alex House Tricks.
Hi, 4 kids. Who didn't see that coming?
You should have just played a drop.
Beer wine. Wine made from fresh beer.
Alex, you, as I've said before, I'm very envious of you in many respects.
Well,
first and foremost, your game, your swagger, your other word. And last week we were talking about this French girl that you met in Japan. I know.
I know.
But it turns out you have a little bit of an update to tell us about.
I do. I ran into her again at the same bar. I was sitting there after work one day, just enjoying myself. And then she comes in. It's kind of crowded at this point, so there's no open seats around me. So she kind of sits on the other side of the bar. And that's perfectly fine.
What up, Al?
She did not say that. She did, but not in that voice.
All right.
So I'd say, all right, well, if I can't talk to her in person, I'm just going to start texting her and we'll talk that way.
Did I? Wait, I must have farted in the middle of that.
Just listen to the story.
Was she in the same room still?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Sounds weird, but keep going.
Why does it sound weird?
Because you were texting her?
We couldn't talk. The bar was crowded.
Oh, I get it.
All right, so I've
never been to a bar.
Customers go there. She was sitting on the opposite side of the bar, and we're just texting each other. And I make a conversation. Oh, how was your day? Hey. Oh, no, but before that, I did my thing. I have this dumb Alex thing that I do where I eat Big Macs. No, that's not it. Where if I have somebody's number and I'm in the same room as them, I will often just take a picture of me, like, making a horrible face, and then I will text it to them, and then I will make the exact same face so that as soon as they see the picture, they look at me and it's the same thing.
Yeah, that is...
Isn't that the very definition of Alex?
That's so stupid it can't fail.
Exactly. So I did that.
And does it?
Oh,
has it ever?
It worked fantastic. She loved it.
I want to know, has it ever failed?
I don't think so.
Okay, I'm sorry.
But then really, if you've already given me your number, you've already committed to that kind of shit.
I guess.
Yeah.
Still, it's a good tip, and I'm going to write it down. Funny face, then look up, see face. Go ahead.
Well, we keep chatting on the phone, just kind of waiting for a seat to open up, and I'm trying to play detective. Like I noticed that when she came in, she had an orange bag. And then that's sitting under the counter. So I said, "Hey, that's a nice orange bag you've got there," in text. And she's like, "Oh, you saw that?" And then she pulls it up and she takes out her wallet and buys another beer. And then
I hope he didn't say it with that emphasis.
Puts it back down. It doesn't transfer. It doesn't go through on the iPhone the way that you think.
You were just like reading off your notes. That's a nice orange bag you got there.
Ooh, he card read good. Yeah. So it's basically
nice earrings today.
Yeah, it was amateur phone flirting. And then eventually a seat opens up, and I sort of make a goofy face and motion to the seat, and then so she comes over. And
I want to see this goofy face.
Oh, you'll see. And so we can actually really talk. So I just kind of I motion to the seat, and she comes over, and I say, "Oh, you goddamn goofball," because we were just having so much fun.
Right.
And she laughs, and I laugh, and then that was pretty much it. Except. She goes, what? And yeah,
after you said
it wasn't
goddamn goofball.
Yeah, because it wasn't her.
Yeah,
it was not the French girl.
Oh,
it was an entirely different person, and all of that.
Right, you're still texting. Yeah,
all of that shit was just coincidence. Like the orange bag. How does that fucking happen?
Wow.
Like none of those texts that I was sending, like all that smiling and shit, that was just happening in real time. And
You're kidding.
The worst part,
You're kidding.
The absolute worst part is that when I sent that my dumb, horrible, goofy face to the French girl.
Wait a minute. You realize you just lived a sitcom moment.
Yes, I did.
That's like straight out of How I Met Your Mother.
It was amazing. But the worst part for me is that it means that when I sent my stupid, goofy face to the real French girl,
yeah,
it got no response. She just ignored it.
Oh my god! All right, well, at least that got through the right person.
Yeah, I guess.
But still, wow. Okay, so mistaken texts are always something that's going to happen.
Yeah,
obviously, we've all been through it. What I want to know is was this a person The wrong person? Was this a friend you knew in Japan?
Fortunately, it was a girl I had met before.
Okay.
She's a Russian girl, actually, who looks startlingly similar to a French girl.
All right.
See, all races can come together in Japan.
I know. You wouldn't think so.
I know.
Well, with all the crazy xenophobia and
Yeah.
although they are redoing all those alien registration protocols.
Why do I have to take my shoes off?
Well, that's to you.
Oh, yeah.
Because you're a little bit on the dark side.
How do I eat with sticks? How do I shotgun? Sorry.
And there's all that Arabic literature you have.
Oh, yeah. It's my autobiography. It's called Al Al.
Alex!
I tried.
Uh,
You're a good friend. Okay, so does this story continue?
No, that's pretty much it. I was just so proud to be in a sitcom scene.
Okay.
And yeah.
So what? You didn't actually get together
No,
again?
no. With French
You were
girl?
still
No.
just- you were still just across the bar from each other?
Yeah. And with fake French girl. But a real French girl is job hunting. And so we were talking about that, and I said...
Oh, there's a good date.
Yeah. We can be unemployed together.
Yeah.
I know a good dumpster!
I might do that.
I even said, and this was last week before I heard the news, I'm like, hey, I could recommend you to my company because I work for an ALT company. Ha,
Yeah.
ha.
You may have to work halfway across the country, but still.
Hey, how's the job search going?
We ain't found shit.
No, Alex. What up, Al?
There's got to be a Jerry Lewis voice filter. Right?
It's probably being developed.
Good.
Somewhere. Probably at IBM. A lot of research going into that.
Yeah.
It's actually going to be the voice of Watson.
Oh, good.
Yeah. I can't wait till he comes back to Jeopardy. That'll be great. Not that he is, but still.
I don't know what you're
Great
talking
if he had
about.
that voice.
Oh, the computer. Yes.
Yeah, the computer Watson
There we
who
go.
played Jeopardy.
Yes.
You should have this voice.
I'm Alex.
That's not ringing a bell.
I'm Watson.
But he just answers every question with Alex.
No, let's not go that far.
What is Alex?
What's Alex? Excuse me.
I'll take Alex for 400. Alex!
Well, the host name is Alex.
Exactly. That was the joke.
Yeah, no, I didn't know.
Oh.
I didn't know where you were going then.
Oh.
What up, Al?
Right, yeah. Or a Luigi voice.
Oh my god!
Shut up.
Don't yell at your drops like that. They're people too.
It's my fault.
Why?
I make it happen. We're killing our reviews.
I know.
I said, people, try and be nice in reviews. Post something nice. They're not going to now.
No. It's, yeah.
Especially that one guy. Yeah, you know.
Right.
You know who you are.
Are you talking about,
Yeah,
Oh.
I am.
Okay. Yeah, not a
I'm the president.
Oh, my God. Folks, we just got a review from Barack Obama.
Oh, he was around here the other day.
Really?
Yeah, he's visiting the West Coast, I guess.
Oh.
He was in L.A. and then San Francisco, and now he's in Seattle. Yeah, fun stuff. He has to do that often, though, because, you know, it's election season. Things are really heating
He's
up.
like,
He
hey,
has to go
guys,
around and
remember
do that.
me? I'm the president.
Then there's Michelle Obama trying to get everyone to not be obese. She was on that Jimmy Fallon program in a little skit.
That's a worthwhile endeavor, isn't it?
I guess.
You know?
I don't know.
I think that America's...
Look, me and my punch think otherwise.
All right, let's quiet down that studio audience. I think you had something about scary people to tell me.
Did I tell you about the time I won a presidential award?
No, what?
Yeah, when I graduated 6th grade, I won a presidential award that they presented with me at the final assembly.
Wow.
Yeah, I pretty much won 6th grade because that day was also preceded by a lot of like emotional shit. Like I kind of got not entirely beat up, but I did get thrown to the ground.
What? How did that happen?
And then
Was this for your outspoken views on Abadox?
No,
Oh.
I tried to attempt a punch because I had succeeded in the previous grade.
Wow.
And, It didn't follow through this time. And then I got hugged by a girl I liked.
Why did that kid
and
want to
then-
punch you?
I sold an NES to get a Super NES. Shut up. No. First of all, it was the other way around.
Oh.
I tried to punch him, and then I missed, and then I got thrown to the
But
ground.
why did you punch him in the first place?
I was just sick of his shit.
Well,
There's a lot of strife.
What was his shit? I gotta know.
don't.
I gotta know the Ray facts.
Just being annoying, I guess. I don't really remember that well.
Okay.
Just being really taunting.
Okay.
So I just tried to end it, and I didn't. But what I tried to say is that the grade before that, I did succeed at a punch.
Ooh.
And that pretty much ended everything that was bugging me at that time that led to that.
Wow.
But that's not the story.
So-
The story was that I ended up winning 6th grade
Okay.
because I was the only kid in the school brought up in that assembly to get presented with that award. It was essentially the president's educational award for something. But anyway, it's still around. I'll go back and read it someday.
Are you wearing it around your neck right now?
No.
Okay.
No, it's a framed thing. That'd be hard to.
I know. I can imagine you doing it.
I'm Ray. No, I wouldn't want to be like Flavor Flav or anything.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure.
Black man doing his motherfucking thing in the world, baby.
That's been my motivational thought for the past week.
Yeah. Sorry, we were just talking about the president, and that reminded me of that. That I won 6th grade, and I'm not afraid to admit it.
No.
Or flaunt it, or taunt it. No, I don't want to taunt. Flaunt. Yeah, flaunt. Flaunt's the one I
Don't
want.
flaunt it.
But if I've got
Or
it, I
taunt it.
flaunt it. Come on. That's what they say. If you've got it, flaunt it.
What if you don't got it?
Just like you and your goofy faces.
Hey.
That you text to women.
I am Alex.
I am Alex.
Alex
Feed me
Bot.
Big Mac.
I run on Big Macs.
Wanna dance, bot. We should write that as like an 80s movie.
Are you sure?
Alex the friendly robot who befriends a disabled boy, and they go on adventures. We can call it Al and Me. Yeah? Come on.
All right.
I loved it.
Oh, hang on. I bumped my mic.
All right. Let's move on. I want to talk about something that's been on my mind recently.
Yes.
And that is people who pose as Nintendo characters on the internet. Now, let me be specific. These are people who decide that they want to play a character and act like them for other fans, I suppose, on the internet.
Quick interjection. Raymond, you have any experience with role playing?
This is a little bit different, I would
Is
say.
it?
Because it's fairly isolated.
Okay.
Like, there are all sorts of forums and whatnot and communities where people can role play as anything they want to and interact with each other.
Yes.
This is mostly one way. It's one character setting up shop, essentially, and just putting that persona out there.
Okay.
And it's all the work of a fan. It's not official. It's just one person.
Just a lone
being
nut.
weird. The first really egregious example of this that I remember is Top Hat Professor.
Oh,
which
I
was a
remember that
Twitter
actually.
account. Yeah. So
Everybody thought it was official.
Right, exactly. This was Twitter set up to be the character Professor Layton, and he would send out puzzles, and people would try and answer them, and he'd tell them whether they were right or not, all this stuff. It was Top Hat Professor, and everybody thought it was official because the Professor Layton game at the time was coming out, the newest one. And then and then through some, I guess, fairly easy detective work, people found out that it was just this one guy who was just a crazy fan who decided to do this.
Yeah.
And most people found this was all revealed on NeoGAF, this giant game web forum.
No, he's not a gaffer. He's a GAF.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. So yeah, he was exposed on GAF, and then the minute that he knew the jig was up, he just got like super, super sad. He started like begging not to be banned from the forum, and that he loved the forum so much, and he didn't want to be banned, and he just loved the game and Nintendo and all this stuff. And he was flushed away, needless to say. And that was great. It was great because of the flame out.
Yeah.
And it was great because you got to see really the true madness of someone.
Yeah.
Come out in such a way that they will freely advertise for the thing that they love so much.
Yeah, that's what that kind of thing is. You can always tell which of these people is living at home and has way too much free time and is not actually producing anything. Who is like in 20 minutes he has to go to the store because his mom needs milk. Like this is his life.
Well, that's one stereotype.
Yeah,
that is one stereotype. I'm sorry, folks, I have a cold. If I didn't make that clear enough. I prefer the more accurate stereotype in regards to these specific video game fans.
What's that?
Is the 23-year-old recent college grad who just really has nothing else.
Oh yeah,
He probably has a dead-end job already and really has nothing else but, an apartment life with a roommate or two.
yeah.
And a girlfriend he's known since high school, and they're probably going to get married and have a terrible marriage.
Yeah, name their kid either Sora or Sephiroth.
Right. And they have nothing else but their mutual Nintendo fandom or whatever, what have you. Like you said, Final Fantasy, Sephiroth fandom.
Yeah.
That's a thing.
Yeah.
So, who knows? This person decides to go ahead and, you know what? I'm going to pretend to be Professor Layton because I want to get the word out about this great game, despite the fact that the game is already coming out and Nintendo themselves is making a great ad campaign and they have ads all over the place on buses and bus shelters and bus depots. They're everywhere.
Bus drivers.
But exactly. Holy shit. It's everywhere. But you know what? It's not everywhere enough. And I must actually assume the identity of Professor Layton himself and give people wonderful, inventive puzzles on Twitter. That is my goal. Never quite realizing that. You're insane.
Yeah.
All right. That was the first egregious example.
No, wait.
A new
hang
one
on.
has popped up lately.
Before you go into the new one, I want to say that I feel like if Twitter had been around when I was a fresh-faced 23-year-old college grad, I can't say that I wouldn't have done something as insane because my first year in Japan, I was fresh out of college. For some reason, I was obsessed with writing Dragon Quest poetry. Is that a bad idea? What do you think?
There's no drop
Don't
for
answer
that.
that.
There's no
that's
drop for
that's
that.
the drop. It is its own drop.
No. Yeah.
And it was, I had some fun with it. I'm only happy with one of them.
Really?
It was like, yeah.
How about none of them?
I like one of
I'm
them.
telling you right now, don't be proud of any of them.
Why? Hey, fuck you. I'm allowed to be proud of something I wrote.
Sorry, I come from a little bit of bias because I don't like poetry.
No, you don't.
No, I don't.
I thought you were cultured.
He is only the head of the Seattle Opera Guild and one of the finest directors in the world.
All right,
I'm not.
That's about it. I fell into a vortex.
believe you.
I fell into a vortex of I needed some sort of creative outlet to do something really wacky.
I understand that.
And it turned into a video game poetry. So there you go.
Yeah. No, I understand that part. That's what I'm doing right now.
Oh, that's right. It's you're just in love with the thing.
I have a wacky creative outlet.
You do?
Yeah.
So why are you fucking making fun of me for it?
And none of that I don't know.
Because it's not Dragon Quest poetry, dude.
But it's still something you... All right, never mind. Just go move on with it.
I like egging you on.
Could you not?
What
happened to
you
this?
can't possibly think I'm being sincere.
What happened to this?
You're a good friend. You know I love you.
Do you?
Yeah.
Why?
Calm down.
George is getting
Alex?
upset.
Alex, everything's fine. Now look, listen, I mentioned that first egregious example, but a new one has popped up recently. A new crazy person posing as a Nintendo character.
Oh boy.
And that is someone started up a blog pretending to be the mascot character from a 3DS app called SwapNote.
What?
Which is a thing where you just send little drawings to all your 3DS friends and whatnot. And there's this little mascot, this little cute little girl in glasses, and her name is Nikki, and she'll give you help and stuff like that. And so she represents the product, obviously. And so someone set up a Tumblr to basically field questions from people directed towards Nikki, and then the person draws a picture, much like the app, and as the answer. So they'll draw Nikki answering the question. And this is actually taken off. It's actually gained a little bit of popularity since it popped up.
And again, this is unofficial.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
This is nothing but a single Splinter Cell. An unknown entity. Now look, they're cute drawings, and it's all very cute. And it's all basically on character. I'm not going to deny that. But you know what? So was Top Hat Professor, and that was also insane.
Yeah.
And so, this phenomenon, I'm sorry, it does nothing but weird me out. I know people enjoy it, and they're getting some satisfaction out of it, and they know it's unofficial. And
So wait, hang on.
they just want to goof around on the internet.
these people-
But hold on. I just want to say, why is it always Nintendo characters?
Well, Nintendo fans are a passionate bunch.
Yeah.
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 Do you have anything else to add? Because I'll add it for you.
Well, hang on. When these people do this, are they trying to pass themselves off as official, or are they simply not? They're not saying they're official, or they're denying that they're. I don't even know. Well, what's their thing? What if somebody says, "Hey, are you an official thing?" They just say, "Sure," or "Nope."
That I'm not entirely sure of, but I can tell you that on this new one, the Nikki one, they make sure to at least put a copyright notice that this is Nikki, etc. is copyright Nintendo and then developer and all this.
Huh.
And it actually says this is a combination of non-collaborative roleplay and an Ask blog, and it's only for recreation. So at least in that respect,
Okay.
this person at least has most of their eggs in a line.
I think that's fine.
It's still weird.
I guess.
Do you not agree?
It's certainly weird.
Could you not look at this and think, "Oh man, what's going on? Why is this happening?"
But doesn't it seem like if you do something this insane, that Nintendo could hire you to do it for real?
That would probably be a hope, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I think that's got to be
quite
part of it.
possibly a hope for these
Let's
people.
see. How do I get into the video
But-
game business when I don't know how to write or do anything?
Yeah. I don't think it's possible. I don't think it really occurs to them.
Yeah.
It might have occurred to the Top Hat Professor kid. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I mean, judging by the aftermath, his freak out afterwards, he was really, really serious about it and really into it, and it like his world came crashing down almost when they pulled the plug on it, or when he was outed.
Yeah, and then pulled the plug. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, which in itself is a bit unsettling.
Yeah.
Probably even more so than the actual account.
Yeah.
Because at least that was, innocent on its own, and not the workings of a madman.
Yeah, but then it just turns into "Please don't kill me."
Yes. Which is all, by the way, for something entirely trivial to begin with. And so, whether it's the forum or just the fact that you got outed, who gives a shit? And it's like, you should know the risk, first of all.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Know your role.
I'm digressing a bit. I just wanted to say that Nintendo fans are mostly crazy, and that you would never really see...
You're breaking up.
Am I?
Also, I think you just called a Nintendo fan heezy.
Heezy?
You're, super breaking up. What the fuck?
Oh.
Should we hang up and try again?
Maybe.
Okay, let's do it.
Hi?
What's up, dog?
Is better?
Nope. I think Nintendo has that effect on people.
Frankly, I think it's because Nintendo's just very cheerful.
Yeah, you think Nintendo appeals to the childlike child in all of us and in our children.
Yep.
And man-children.
And keeps us as children, apparently.
Yeah, there's a lot of that.
But I mean, even their PR sort of events and ways to reach out are very for all ages in a sense.
Yeah.
If they go out and talk to the games press, it'll always be for something that sounds a little bit too silly for cynical adults like ourselves.
Like an Animal Crossing.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Well,
they'll go out to a street and then shuttle animals back and forth and carrying the game like a demo unit on each of the backs of the animals. And then you go up, you try and catch the animals safely, like with gloves, and then you try and play the game on top of them.
Here is a sofa with a zebra pattern.
Animal Crossing.
Look,
Get it?
an ancient fish.
Ooh, the Windfish
I'm gonna sell it for 10,000 bells.
from The Legend of Zelda: Link's Awakening.
Yeah, shut up.
I'm gonna make a Tumblr where I pose as
no.
Malin from Ocarina of Time. I'm a little stable girl.
Official _ Malin.
Yes, exactly, exactly. Yeah. Oh God. Well, then if you go, I went to that Nikki blog, and the first question I see on there is someone asking, "Does Nikki enjoy old school games?" And then it's just a little comic beat. Of course I do. They're really classic. I'm just not good at them. So, yeah. You know what? God bless you, everybody. I hope you have a lot of fun and your lives are enriched by this very odd practice.
Yeah. Well, in a way,
we've
it's
been Alex.
In a way, it's no different from us. I mean, we're sort of assuming characters when we do a show.
Macaroni Midler.
I'm Macaroni Midler, and I think you,
Honey's Forrest Gump. People. Get it?
Yeah.
you're Child Forrest Gump.
I've been known to do that.
Yeah. Well, I guess in this case, we're not portraying trademarked characters. We're just being goofy versions of ourselves, really.
Yeah. Well, until we make a shirt.
Oh, that's
We'll
true.
make the I'm Alex shirts.
Yes.
We'll make a shirt of all of our drops.
Yeah.
Each with a little cartoon picture of them.
Yeah, I want that.
What up, Al?
That'll be Leon.
Oh my God.
That'll be Luigi.
Okay. I can't quite place this
Who
one.
went wee-wee in my canteen?
That was me.
Okay.
That was also me at age 11.
Oh wow, man, you a lot of voice issues. That change happened drastically.
Yeah, over the course of 6 hours.
And now it's back to this for some reason.
Power!
I think I've said all I wanted to say this week.
I think I have too. I gotta be honest. I was very unfocused this week because I'm my impending joblessness is bearing down on me with the weight of
Right. You're in your own
1,000
personal hell
sons
with no clear escape.
Yeah, exactly. You know, it's almost like I'm clawing at the lid of my own coffin.
You're a stranger in a strange land.
Yeah, super stranger.
I think you should move as north as possible. Like, go to the tip of Hokkaido. Like, go to Wakkanai, which is the northernmost town in Japan, right?
Yes. Wait,
chill out there.
are you saying you don't know where it is? Huh. Get it? Because it's called...
You still there?
No.
Good.
Actually, if I make a move at all, I'm thinking about doing Okinawa.
Oh, really?
Yeah, mostly because I have family down there. My aunt and uncle live down there. And
I see.
It's warm, and I hate the winter. Oh, shit.
Yeah,
I just realized my heater was on the whole time.
you're fine.
Sorry, folks.
It's fine.
No, there may have been a sound in the background, but I want them to at least know that my feet were warm the entire time.
It's fine.
Shut up!
But the thing about Okinawa is that you're so far removed from society.
Are you really, though? Oh, yeah, okay, I'm removed from society.
I mean, there is
because I'm on
there
a
is
beach.
society there.
Huh?
Yeah. But I mean, that's like it's like a retirement plan.
Yeah, I'm retiring to Okinawa.
Okay, I get it.
Yeah, what's wrong with
Well,
that?
can I join you?
Yes!
Can your aunt and uncle, help me out?
Yes, in fact, yeah, I'm going to convince them to act as our parents, and we're going to have our own Boku no
Look.
Natsuyasumi type adventure together.
Wait. All I'm saying is that I want room and board.
Hey, you know what? That's not a whole lot to ask, is it?
No,
There you
especially
go.
not. Look, as we've established very early in this episode, I'm a nice guy with a lot of video games.
That's true.
And I love children.
And, yes.
So why wouldn't you take me into your home?
And you love Japan.
Yep, noted Japanophile. Card carrying.
Well, I think we're... Well, look at that. We've reached our
Yep,
limit.
just keep me posted and all that, and maybe we'll be on the beach together soon. All right,
I hope so.
then we can do No More Whoppers live from Okinawa.
Yeah.
What's a famous food there we can use in place of Whoppers? No more
Goya?
No more Goya. Yeah.
Yeah.
That sounds like no more Goyams. I don't think
I
we
was
wanna
just
do that.
I was just thinking that exact thing the other day. I don't think Goyim has a plural, but if it did, Goya.
Goyai? I don't know.
Goy.
Well, that's the end of the show.
Goemon? Oh, sorry.
Folks, I want to let you know that we have our Tumblr up
That's right.
and a Twitter account by the time this goes up.
That's true. I'm very
So-
excited about all of this. We're branching out. We're trying to get people interested in this thing because we need more people. We're trying to raise
really
awareness.
This is Facebook, nigga. Social networking.
We're really harnessing the internet.
We are.
Taking advantage, they always say you got to have two things on the internet, a
Yeah.
website and an email address. We're doing none of those,
Yep.
but we got a Tumblr and a Twitter.
That's right.
Now, the Tumblr's basically just a clone of the podcast feed, but with more pictures. Now, it will allow us to write things. Maybe you can post some of your wonderful views on comedy, Alex.
Ooh, I'm excited. Oh, wait a minute. I have my own blog that nobody reads.
Yeah, now you can do that on this blog.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm down.
Abandon your old one.
Okay.
Do it on this one. Exactly.
What was my old
I
one?
didn't-
I can't remember the URL.
I don't know. Pithy dot something.
Pithy.ca.
I do want to mention something specific with the Twitter, is that you can ping us if you want to send any feedback to us that you want to possibly be read on the show. In other words, instead of going with a regular email address, what we're going to do is just have the Twitter.
I think that's a
And
good
you
idea.
can ping us at that with your questions or comments, and then there may become a time when we'll want to read them on the air. Now, if you have just general feedback to us, we do have our own Twitter accounts that you can get us with individually if you really want. We'll mention them later. But we don't necessarily need a new email address.
I don't think
No,
so.
at least not yet. At least
No.
not yet. So again, if you just want to ask us a question or make a comment with the intent of having it read on the show, perhaps, please go ahead and write that little @ to No More Whoppers.
That's
just
right.
Like nomorewhoppers.tumblr.com, which is the Tumblr name. Yeah, did I make that all clear?
I
Sound
think you
good?
did. I think you did.
We don't have an email, but we have a Twitter. You can still reach us through that.
That way we're both suffering.
Alex,
What's going on?
as long as we're talking about posing as Nintendo characters, why don't you pose as a No More Whoppers fan
Okay.
and tell me that was all clear?
Okay. Well, Mr. Barnholt, first of all, I just want to say it was really cool hearing you in your show because I was a big fan of Sound Test and all your work on one of them. And I have a question. Can I contact you on Twitter? Because I think you just said it wasn't clear, but I want to send you a message and feedback, and I don't have your email, but you don't have one, I think. So I just want to know, when is the Sound Test coming back?
Well, that's a good question, Johnny. You can reach us at No More Whoppers on Twitter. And I will never make another music podcast again.
Can I interview you for my thesis?
Thanks so much, Timmy. I think we're good, right,
I
Alex?
appreciate your views on... Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm out of it now.
You're done. Out of character.
Okay. Ooh, here we go. 3, 2, 1, sober. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, folks, give us feedback. We need to hear it. It bolsters our egos. We need...
And of course, writing nice reviews on iTunes.
nice
as
reviews
well
on
is a
iTunes,
good
right?
thing.
Give us a helping hand,
And a helping hand, if you know what I mean.
I don't understand.
And a hamburger helper.
Oh.
I really think we should eat hamburgers on the show, since we're talking about Whoppers
I really think you're
and
right.
Big Macs. No more McDLTs.
Could be the best tasting lettuce and
Was
tomato
that funny?
hamburger
Anybody?
ever.
I think so.
Somebody thought that was funny.
I did!
Okay, I don't believe you.
Black man doing his
Shut up. Okay, well, folks, thanks again. And keep your nose clean, and we'll see you next week. Now, here's Alex to tell us what's next. Alex?
Gold subscribers, stick around. We've got cartoonist Jim Davis, and boy, is he angry with Obama.
So I could talk about some weapons of mass.
It's weapons of mass distraction.
How about that Metal Gear demo?
What Metal Gear? Oh, 3DS?
Yeah. Yep.
You could talk about it. I'm only playing 7th Dragon.
you don't. Yeah, but
I didn't realize that the dragon boss music is the same in both games.
That's a drop.
It's the most pathetic thing I've ever sounded so happy talking about. Can you believe
It's
it
the
was the
little
same
things.
song?
I hope this is the stinger.
Yeah.